Really starting to establish already what they do well in there as Benavidez corners Morrell.
Now Benavidez on the ropes win again. You don't want to be, and there's a nice counter left hook upstairs by Benavidez, goes downstairs, rips a left to the body.
Benavidez was in trouble on the ropes. Nope. He caught that punch, catch, and shoot. Here it is.
Morrell has to go all out. Ronnie Shields screaming.
Hello folks, welcome to the channel or welcome back to the channel. Who's talking nonsense now? I heard plenty of clueless takes from people who don't study fighters, styles or matchups. They don't do research, they just throw out opinions. Not every fight is predictable. But if you break down strengths, weaknesses and styles, you can make informed predictions. When I said David Benavidez will beat David Morrell, people doubted me. They were convinced Morrell will knock him out. Suddenly I didn't know what I was talking about, just because I didn't fit the narrative. Maybe it's because I'm 70 years old or look 70. But they don't know I started as amateur boxer at Sir Philip's Club in Croydon. Then I moved into martial arts, winning full contact tournaments. I spent years training and even coaching young champions. Training youngsters to be champion is harder than training adults. Let's look at the Benavidez versus Morrell post-fight. Benavidez could generate even more power if he bent his knees, rotated properly, and pivoted on his foot instead of punching flat-footed. Right now, he mostly punches from his shoulders with a slight twist. Well, what I'm talking about is his uppercuts. I've seen him throw about 5, 6 or 7 uppercuts, and none of them had any effect. A powerful uppercut starts from the ground up, driving through the legs, rotating the hips, and snapping the face upwards like a whip. So when Benavidez does it, he comes in, he jerks up, instead of pivoting all the way from down and coming up, lifting it up. When done right, it's a knockout punch. Honestly, I've seen him do up 6 or 7 of them, and none of them had any effect. And here we hear what the trainer says about bending the knees when punching or going for the uppercuts, which Benavidez has no power in his uppercuts to do any serious damage or have any effect on Morrell's chin.
Put your hands out. You throw the jab. Bend your knee, throw, and then I want the inside uppercuts. All right. I want you to bend those knees. Get low. Benavidez, here it is. Like he was trying to go for the body and just.
It has not been the high output fight that we used to see from Benavidez, and it's ruled a knockdown by referee Thomas Taylor.
This was definitely not a knockdown. As Benavidez tries to get his balance, Morrell tries to punch, but catches Benavidez on top of the arm, and Benavidez loses balance as he tries to avoid oncoming attack. That's a real fight analysis, not a bland opinion. This was an all-out war, non-stop action, no filling out rounds, just violence. It might be the best fight of 2025 in my opinion. So why did Benavidez win? Experience, patience, and calculated aggression. Morrell, with just 11 fights, lacked elite level experience, and it showed. I said that in my previous prediction video. Benavidez broke his guard and landed clean shots. And quite a few times I've seen Benavidez pulling his guard down and punching Morrell. He baited Morrell into traps. He stayed composed while Morrell got reckless. Benavidez controlled the tempo, forcing Morrell to react. By round 4, Morrell got cautious. By round 7, he slowed down. By round 9, he was in survival mode. Benavidez throws a lot, but his power isn't elite. Just like I said with his uppercuts. Against Morrell, volume worked, but against guys like Canelo, Bivol or Beterbiev, that's a problem. Beterbiev will punch through him. Bivol's defense is too sharp for him. Canelo punishes every mistake. Without real knockout power, can he keep top-level opponents off of him? That's the big question, and I doubt it. Morrell has talent. He's explosive and dangerous, but he lacks ring IQ. He landed good shots, but didn't build off them. He let Benavidez dictate the pace. He waited instead of taking initiative. Power alone isn't enough. He needs to evolve. this was a war, but it didn't prove either can beat the elite. Benavidez was smarter and controlled the fight, but without knockout power, he'll struggle at the highest level. And finally, I don't think either can beat Canelo, Bivol, and both will get destroyed by Beterbiev. They are going to struggle against those three, and the ones that have a solid chin. Not all of the fights are won just on point decisions. It only takes one punch to win a fight, and these two don't have that. As we've seen Benavidez landing quite a few uppercuts without any impact. You can throw 1,000 punches, but the only ones that count is the ones that land and hurt, and not just shadow boxing. Maybe against weaker opponents, these two will do well. But it was a great fight. That's my take, folks. What's yours? Drop your thoughts below, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Ciao.